Don't make these mistakes if you really want to lose weight while riding your bike. Today we're gonna discuss why people can't lose weight while riding their bikes. It's not the cardio that you are choosing that doesn't allow you to lose weight. It's something else. But in the meantime, let's start the workout of the day. Today, as you guys know, we are building our FTP. So today we're gonna go with an easy hours for recovery. This is called active recovery. So we're gonna keep adding kilometers to our legs, but we are not going to go harder than needed, so we can recover and we can also go to the gym later on and have our training session. Remember that we are prepping for a bodybuilding show. That means that we need to prioritize our training at the gym. Today is an active recovery day, targeting only active recovery. Focus on relaxing on the bike and enjoying the ride. And we're going to discuss why you cannot lose weight or you are not losing weight during your ride. So today we're gonna go with a flat road, or we can go to let's go the classic. That's gonna be easy. Classic. So we're gonna jump on our bike. We're gonna click on it. Here we go. There you go. Activating our Garmin for indoor training. Beautiful. Let's start the workout. Let's start discussing the reasons why you cannot lose weight during your training sessions. The main reason basically I'm going to start from the very beginning here, is that you are not creating a calorie deficit. You can lose weight, you can lose fat without the need of doing any exercise. However, training, doing exercise, particularly cardio, can help you to burn more calories. If you burn more calories, then you can eat more calories as well. But that doesn't mean that you cannot keep an eye on the number of calories that you are eating, because there is a formula called calories in, calories out. To create a calorie deficit, calories out need to be higher than your calories in. Calorie output higher than calorie intake. Just remember that. Very important. So what happens when you start training every day on your bike and you start going hard and harder every day? You start building fatigue, but that's something that we're going to discuss later. The most important part is, by riding harder and harder every day, you are also activating your appetite. You will feel hunger. You will feel like you need to eat more. And if you cannot control the amount of calories that you are eating today, then you might not be creating the calorie deficit that you need to lose weight. So, first of all, make sure that you are creating a calorie deficit. I have done several videos about how to calculate your maintenance calories. Remember that your maintenance calories are the amount of calories that you need to maintain your body weight. Once you know those calories, the amount of calories that you need to maintain your body weight, then you need to make sure that you are eating at least 300 to 500 calories below that number every day. Because this is the thing, many people create a calorie deficit from Monday to Friday, And then weekends come and they double the amount of calories during those days, and at the end of the week you just not only meet your calorie target for a calorie deficit, but most likely you ended up in a surplus, which will add weight to your body weight. So be careful with that. Remember, the idea is to create a calorie deficit long enough until you reach your body weight goal. It might take 3 months, it might take 6 months, it might take 1 year or more, depending on each person and each individual goal of weight loss. It's very important. So, first of all, you wanna do bike, you wanna go biking to lose weight? Fine. Remember, you need to create a calorie deficit. Otherwise, for more kilometers that you do with your bike, for more intensity that you put in your workout, if you are not creating a calorie deficit, you won't lose weight. It's as simple as that. It is called thermodynamics. Calories in, calories out. Very important. Then, when it comes to fatigue, if you don't take some recovery days, for example today, this is the 4th day of my FTP Builder. I'm not doing one of those workouts, I'm doing a recovery training today. So it's gonna be easier, it's going to be zone 1 hopefully, even though my my Garmin said I'm already in zone 3, but that's not the point. So the workout is being designed to be in zone 1. Most likely I'm in zone 2 because I can hold a conversation. The conversation that helps me to keep that zone. It's a good indication. Anyway, if you don't take rest, don't recover, you're gonna build so much fatigue that at some point you're gonna get injured, or you are going to get ill, sick, or even lose motivation. So remember, we're going to try to apply a concept called progressive overload. That means that within the time that we are going to follow a particular program, we're going to increase the volume of training. We might do more resistance. We're going to do more kilometers. We're going to do more intense workouts. But along that time, you need to recover as well. And at some point, you might need to take a whole week to take it very easy, to allow those adaptations in your muscle fibers and your energy levels to fully recover, adapt, and start all over again. That's how you build progress. You make progress by adding volume of training, but also having good resting periods. As simple as that. That will help you to increase your fitness, improve your fitness, and reach your fitness goals in terms of weight loss or endurance. That's very important. So today, as you can see, it's gonna be an easy hour of training. Just 1 hour going very easy at 115 watts for 60 minutes. It's going to be Should be easy. Should be easy. We'll see. We'll find out. We've done only 8 minutes so far. Around 115 watts, and we are going up on a 3% ramp at the moment, which is pretty easy, pretty simple training. Our heart rate is at 136, 35 now, which is pretty good. So far so good. Then, nutrition. We spoke yesterday about the importance of macronutrients distribution in your diet. You need to make sure that you're going to build or at least preserve your muscle mass during weight loss. For that, you need to lift weights, and you need to also eat enough protein. The target for protein will be minimum 1.6 grams per kilogram of body weight. You can use a range between 1.6 to 2.2 kilograms of protein per kilogram of body weight. That's a good range if you cannot meet the same number every day. You want to make it easy, 2 grams per kilogram of body weight. That's it. That's what you need to eat every day. Then you can distribute your fats and carbs as you please. Probably for riding, for the remaining calories that you have, I will probably divide 30% in carbs and the other remaining 20% of my calories in fat, so I can ensure that my hormones are working well as well. If you want to know the calorie formula, let's say that you need to eat 2,000 calories to create a calorie deficit of 500. Your weight is, I don't know, 70 kilograms, and you're gonna eat 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. That means that you need to eat at least 140 grams of protein. So 140 grams of protein by 4, and I will tell you why by 4. So 140 times 4 is 560 calories. It's because 1 gram of protein is 4 calories. So if we subtract that amount from the 2,000 calories per day, you still have 1,440 calories remaining. If you use 60%, 30% of those calories for carbs, you have 432 calories. 432 calories. No, that's not right. 100%, 1440. Yeah, 30% will be carbs. Oh yeah, no. It's 1440 times 70. That's what I mean. Okay, you'll have around 1,000 calories for carbs. If you divide that by 4, is 252 grams of carbohydrates. And then the rest of the calories, you can eat it with fats, which basically, to make it simple for you, 1 gram of fat is 9 grams of, no, 9, sorry guys, I got lost with the cardio. 1 gram of fat is 9 calories. As simple as that. So remember, 1 gram of calories, 1 gram of fat is 9 calories, 1 gram of carbs is 4 calories, and 1 gram of protein is 4 calories. I hope that makes sense. If it was not clear, let me know in the comment section and I can write the formula for you. Pretty straightforward. 1 calorie, 1 gram of protein, 4 calories. 1 gram of carbs, 4 calories. 1 gram of fat, 9 calories. And you want to make sure you eat your protein target, 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight, and you create a calorie deficit of at least 300 calories every day, minimum 300 to 500. To lose 1 kilogram of body weight, you need to create over 7,000 calories of calorie deficit. So once you have created around 7.7 or 7,000 to 7,700 calories of calorie deficit, then you have lost already 1 kilogram of body fat, which is a lot. It is a lot. I know it sounds complicated, but it's easier. Remember, I'm doing cardio while I'm explaining, so that make it harder. But if you need me to write it down or make another video about it, I'm happy to do so. Pretty straightforward. I've done many videos about it in the past where I explain number by number very easily. But today it's been quite hard to explain while keeping 150 watts constantly. It's just one of those days where my brain, my English, and my coordination during my workout, they don't want to work together, but I'm doing my best. That means that I'm tired and I have already some fatigue built in my system. When you can't control your conversation and can't make sense of yourself while having that conversation during your workout, it means that you are already a little bit close to reach way too much fatigue, and you need to take it easy for at least 1 or 2 days. So today is gonna be a 1 hour constant 115 watts of cardio plus my training at the gym. Tomorrow probably I'll do only walking, nice and easy, with a heart rate target of 120 beats per hour, beats per minute again, to 130 beats per minute. So 120 to 130 BPM. That's gonna be the goal tomorrow. Jesus Christ. It's been hard to coordinate my words during this workout. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. You see this block with this lady walking? I'll do the same tomorrow. I walk for 40 to 60 minutes at 120 to 130 beats per minute, and I'll do enough damage in terms of calorie expenditure to keep my calorie deficit going on under my current calories intake. Today, in a low calorie intake day, I'm eating just over 1600 calories. For me, that's pretty good to create a good calorie deficit for high calorie days where I do have a high intensity training plus gym. I eat just right over 2000 calories. Cool. So far so good, 20 minutes out of 60. Let's go for another 40 minutes of cardio. Very good, very good. Good pacing. This is the way to recover, but at the same time, getting your workout done. Yeah. Whew. Let me know in the comment section if there is any particular topic about weight loss that you want me to address in the next couple of videos. I think it's time to turn on the fan. Oh yeah, that's better. Let's get the garage fresher. Let's make it fresher with a little more airflow in the room. You might be asking why you are standing up. Well, just to stretch my legs. Let's keep hydrating, drinking fluids. So far, so good. Seems like from now on, we're going downhill. That's good. We had a bit of a climb. We have 2 hills. And now it seems like we're going downhill for a little while. Then we'll hit a flat segment. Funny though, even though that we have this downhill segment, we keep the resistance to meet the 115 watts during the 60-minute workout. But speed will vary depending on the watts and the grade, the slow grade that we're going through. Because we're going down here at minus 2%, 115 watts represents 42 kilometers per hour, roughly. A friend of mine today told me that I tend to speak too many things during my workout. In Spanish it's called too much paja, which means too much cha-cha-cha, too much chatting. And I told him, well, this is a strategy for me to make sure time ticks a little bit faster than what is going on in my mind when I'm doing this training. So by giving my knowledge throughout my talks, not only add value to you during this workout, which make you like and subscribe to my channel and leave some comments, but also helps me a lot by making these workouts easy or easier during the time I set for them. Today is a long workout, it's a 60 minutes workout. So if I just stay here with my mouth shut, not say anything, what you reckon gonna happen with my mind? My mind is gonna start playing tricks, and that mental wall will come sooner, and fatigue will feel more than what it should feel. It should felt. So this is it. We have this conversation alive, impromptu conversation, so I'm not really planning what I'm saying. I'm just giving you a little bit of knowledge for free from my coaching experience with some of my clients who want to lose weight, and also personal experience, not only by learning from the best, but also from trial and error during my fitness career. Funny though, 150 watts at the moment feels a little bit heavy right now. We're going up, climbing a short ramp. Well, no, it's a little bit long ramp at 5% incline. Very good. So far so good, 27 minutes. We have climbed 104 meters, which add meters for my climbing goal. So one day I can claim my throne bike. That's another goal. Remember, I done Zwift for just over 2 weeks. One of my goals is to get that throne bike, to go faster and look cooler. Whew. Yeah, nice. Okay, 1% incline, almost flat, but it feels like I'm climbing. Jesus Christ. It feels already a bit out there. So let's activate the companion app to have a dashboard with me. Right, dashboard activated. I'm not gonna drink much water because I want to go to the toilet, so I'm gonna drink just a bit every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes I'll drink enough fluid just to stay hydrated. Another technique to make time fly faster, probably just listen to music. Jesus, I'm tired. I'm telling you, I'm tired. I'm not sure if I do the whole hour or just 40 minutes. Let's see. Let's just thinking the next 10 minutes so far. And we'll decide if we go for more time or not. Come on, Lemire. You can do it, buddy. You can do it. Yeah. See, this is the third time we're passing through this musical section. 2% incline. Call this the Banjo Cafe. Banjo Cafe. Can I stop here for the coffee? Oh, Jesus. Let's go. 28 minutes to go. Can do it. Thirsty, but I want to go to the toilet. go. Try to do that in 40 minutes, and then I'm going to the toilet, and then we might continue. Okay guys, I'm going to the toilet. Let's pause. I'll be back in a second. Toilet, I will continue.